Wow, hey guys, it's Nancy, the Handy Scandy, and today I have something fun and new and different. I am sharing with you my stencil haul from A Colorful Life Designs, and with that I'm also going to be having a little bit of a scavenger hunt on the ACLD website and a giveaway. So my sweet friend Mary Kay, who is the owner of ACLD, had a bit of a splurge recently. Her Cloud Edger stencil went viral, and that created a bit of a backlog. So once she was able to get all of my stencils sent to me, it was a big load and there ended up being some duplicates. So I just wanted to jump right in and show you, so you guys can see right there that I have just did a quick and dirty demo of the striped ghost stencil. That was a new release earlier, just a couple months ago, and that was a card that I created with it. This little stencil that I'm about to put some ink through is called Diamond Grace, and it is so pretty. I wish that I would have had more time to demo these instead of just these kind of down and dirty little samples. I don't know what else to call them, but I mean, you could do so much with all of these. You could do some of the glitter glazes, that type of thing. And this particular one is called Grunge Dots, and it is one of my favorites, even though it's super simple, but it adds that perfect little textured background. If you're into multimedia, this is a really good one for you. And you can Google any of these or go on your favorite social media and see, how other people have used them. There's lots of fun ways to play with these things. This stencil right here, guys, Cloud Lattice, not lettuce, Cloud Lattice. I don't know how I didn't have this in my life sooner. Oh my gosh, wait till this reveals. So I just took it off screen so that I could put a little bit of pixie spray on it because I just wanted it to stay down. And look at that. That is beautiful. And those atelier inks, of course, are the perfect complement. So right now I'm pulling out a little spray bottle of water, and I'm going to spray it, and I'm going to do, I don't know what this technique is called, but when you flip it over and then you brayer it to get kind of that reversed image. If anybody knows what that's called, leave that for me down in the comments, because I don't know what it's called, but I do it a lot in this video. But look at how pretty that is. And if this had different colors, or if it had more color on it than that, of course it would even be better. Keep in mind, this is just kind of down and dirty, just looking at what they look like, so I can show you, kind of give you an idea of what they look like. Because sometimes what an image or a stencil image looks like, and then when you hold it in your hand and then you actually use it, they're all different. So that one was called Cracked, and of course it looks like cracked glass or cracked ice. It can look like a spider web, any number of things on that one too. This one is Harlequin. I love a Harlequin, guys. I love a Harlequin. So for this scavenger hunt, keep in mind that the ones that I say I really love, there might be a question about them. And when you go spelunking over on the ACLD website, you'll have to find some certain things over there. And I think that's going to be fun. You're going to have a good time. I don't know why I'm calling it spelunking, but we're going to roll with that. But you can see I just did that same technique there with the sprayer of water and then the brayer. So again, if y'all know what that technique is called, let me know, because I don't know. We don't know what we don't know. So this stencil is by Shannon Green. She's one of the featured artists. Actually, she might, other than Mary Kay, she might be the only featured artist on ACLD. And this one is called Bare Rainbow. And I was trying to do tone on tone there on the left, and it just wasn't working. So you can use that one in lots of different ways. I also used the next one was called Messy Dot Grid. And you can see where I did, stencil over stencil. And that's a technique that I often use. I just make things up in terms of names of techniques sometimes, so I don't know. But the stencil is called Messy Dot Grid, and if you have not seen me do that technique before, it's something that you'll definitely see in the future. This one, guys, this one is called Looped Chain, and that is stunning. And of course I used the sweet mango glitz glitter gel from Gina K. Guys, this stencil, I mean, it's called Gothic Swirl, and I didn't even try to ink it up on camera because it's just so detailed. I used it on the background there where the skirt and the legs are on that witch. I put some paste through that, and it's just so much fun. This one is called Overlapping Springs, and I wish that I could do a full-on demo for each one of these, and as time goes by I'm sure that I will. But this one could be so much fun. I kind of see different ornaments hanging from the corners of that one. That one's going to be a lot of time, a lot of fun in time. I hate when I get tangled. This one, guys, this is another Harlequin. It's called Circus Harlequin, and oh my gosh, the stencil is gorgeous. And then when I use this grape glitter glaze from Brutus Monroe, watch this reveal. Watch this reveal. It is stunning. This color, this is the first time I use this, by the way. First time I use this color. Watch this. Ready? Ready? What? Oh my goodness. It's beautiful. And so I walked away to clean my stencils and I forgot to turn my camera back on, and I was just blending and blending. So this big old lip stencil is called just that, Big Lips, and it's the stencil and the mask. And I'm gonna put up on screen here in a second another set of cards that I made with it with that same technique, and isn't that fun? The background stamp that I used over the lips on the sample was called Houndstooth. I'm sure everyone's familiar with the Houndstooth design. And those cards obviously were the lip stencils, and also another stencil that I'm going to get to soon. It's called Square Doily, I believe. This one is the Vintage Snowflake, and Mary Kay has many snowflakes on her site. Many. Don't get excited. I didn't ask questions about the snowflakes. I should have, but I did not. I am using the Stickles Glitter Gel through this, and it is beautiful. And there's a little blurb. I was showing you a little blurb there. So I could do some ink blending on that. I could do any number of things to finish that up, and I'm sure I'll use it in a card. This was another one, the Scary Witch. I didn't get her shown on camera. Again, I keep forgetting to turn the camera back on. This camo I think is going to cause another viral sensation, or be another viral sensation. I'm going to have a video up on that specifically. These were ones that, I'm sorry I'm going so fast. Those three were several that I, again, thought that I was filming, and then I wasn't. There was Wonky Harlequin and Diamond Lattice. There was Coffee Stain and Christmas Star. That one that I just had up on the camera, I'm not demoing here, but that was something that I had from the past. It is called Ice Crystals, and it's stunning. And this was a card that I made for Create and Inspire when that publication first started, and this was my first go around background, and it was a mess up. So I just had it in my stash, and I thought, you know what, let me try to use this new snowflake stencil. It's called Falling Snow, and I'm using the Decofoil Transfer Gel Duo, and ultimately I run it through my Big Shot with some Technique Junkies foil, and it's beautiful. I just didn't get a picture of it up here. I wish I had, but I didn't, and it turned out really cool. This one, guys, this one cracks me up. The name of this, it's a two-piece set. It's called Layered Sparkle Hose. I'm sorry, maybe I have 12-year-old humor. I don't know, but that's funny. Layered Sparkle Hose. So I did put a little bit of pixie spray on the back of these to hold them down. I'm just doing some tone on tone action here, the green on green, and you can see, you know, I could have done something different to make it pop a little bit more, but that's just what I did in the moment. And I'm sure I'll use that on a Christmas card. I will doctor it up some, and I'm showing you how these they layer up so super easy. And the sparkles, that's where the sparkle of the hoe comes from. These sparkles, I am using my Nuvo Glimmer Paste in the color Silver Gem. And I'm just, you know, nothing fancy, nothing schmancy, nothing difficult, just kind of slathering it on like you would butter some bread. And in just a second I pull that up, and that takes the sparkle hose from to ho ho ho. Just a second, you'll see it. It's pretty cool. And I can't wait to use this on a card. All of these that will ultimately get used on a card. You know it, right? You know I'm going to do it. Look at that. Look at that sparkle in that dimension. That just brought that ho 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 to life. I'm loving that. Can't wait to play with that. So this next one might be one of my favorites. That is it right there. That's the square doily, and that I actually used on the lips as well, on that picture that I showed of the two pair of lip cards. And this is so pretty. Again, it's a stencil and a mask, and this particular mask I'm struggling with a little bit, and it has nothing to do with the mask. It's total operator error, and I'm learning. But you can see on the outside and even in the inside of the lips where I used this one before. One was with the gel and the other was with the duo gel or transfer gel duo and some foil on glitter stock. The black one was actual glitter stock that I stenciled and duo gelled and all of that. I foiled on it. It's a bit of a mess, but I think I can at least work on perfecting that process. Here I'm showing you where I'm just trying to use the mask and how I should have taped it down and that type of thing. So I just sprayed that with some water again. I'm bringing that brayer for this this technique that I know not the name of. And this was a bit of a fail right there just because I didn't have enough water. But guys, these are all of the extras. And keep in mind that the sparkle hose is a two-piece, right? It's the ho 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 and the sparkles. So there are 2, 4, 6, 7 total, because I'm not gonna split up the ho ho ho. Also, the square doily it's a two-piece because it's the mask and the stencil. So guys, look down below, find the questions for the scavenger hunt, hop on over to ACLD, answer the questions, and shoot me an email, because that's how you're gonna win. The first 2 people to shoot me an email, and they'll be time-stamped with the right answers, are the ones to win. And I will post the winners in 1 week from today. Today is the 3rd of November, so next Wednesday I'll be posting the winners. Thanks guys, I hope you have as much fun as I did. Bye.